Hello and welcome to the Classic Pianos Portland YouTube channel. My name's Fred Riley and I'm with Classic Pianos. I'm here today in our European gallery on an Estonia concert grand with some very good friends and even a new friend named Tony. And I wanted to just talk a little about a past client's experience with her piano and kind of how things come full circle. That is quite remarkable. So Jamie, you and I met about 3 years ago, and you were shopping semi-concert brands and looking at some other brands, and I won't mention names. And I kind of introduced you to the Estonia piano, and you did research.
Yes.
And you played the piano. And I remember the day you came in, you said, "Where's your B's?" And I'm saying, "Well, the Bosendorf is great in the Estonia." And you're at B's, "Where's your B's?" And I was like, And then I remember, "Try this one." So I remember the day we met. And then we became friends, and what was interesting, you ended up falling in love with a 7'4" Estonia, and I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Right.
7'4" model L225, and we made the decision, or you made the decision to purchase the piano.
That's right.
And then part of my condition was I needed the piano for a concert because Dr. Indra Glau from Estonia was coming to do a concert.
That's right.
So I said, well, you can buy the piano on one condition, but I'll give you front row seats. He'll sign the piano. You'll meet the nicest man. We'll make everything. It'll be a wonderful, beautiful evening. And so you let us use the piano for the concert.
Yes.
So, and at that concert, you had front row seats, and it was really beautiful. And Indrik signed the piano.
Yes.
And then I remember when we were having the reception, you were playing it.
Yes.
And I kind of remember you tearing up, but I'm not trying to embarrass you. But it was a really emotional evening.
It was.
And then that concert inspired Dr. Indra Glau to want to come back again to Portland because of the warm greeting he got.
Yes.
And he sent this 9-foot Estonia to Portland so that the next time he came to town, not that the 7'4" wasn't enough piano, but he wanted a 9-foot piano for his concert stage because he's the builder and he can, to be in town when he gets there, next time he goes.
Okay.
So he performed a concert on this piano back in January. It was a musical evening. But now I want to talk about a little of your adventures, and I want you to do a little talking, because I remember when you were researching Estonia, you were planning a trip, a cruise, like a Viking cruise, and it was going to go to Estonia.
Well, there was a decision between two pianos.
Okay.
And the other one was more expensive, but I chose the Estonia. And with the savings plus some, we ended up, Henrik invited us to visit the factory in Estonia. So with the savings from the difference in the pianos, we went to Estonia and visited the factory and saw where the piano was made.
And you met Hendrik's father.
Yes.
Who actually passed about 6 months ago, and his funeral was such a historic event. It outgrew one cathedral with 2,000 people and needed a second one.
Yeah.
But it was now and then fast forward, you've been an avid piano player.
Yes.
And you somehow ended up in Vermont at a piano camp.
Right, called Sonata.
Okay.
And I met Tony, who was actually one of my teachers, and at Sonata, and we've become friends. And so he had a few weeks here, sabbatical, I guess, from before starting school again. And so he has come to visit, and so we've been in Portland, and then we're going to Bend tomorrow, where he gets to play my Estonia piano there.
Nice. And Tony, you haven't been to Bend, Oregon yet.
No, not at all.
Now you came from mainland China, but
Yes.
what city?
The city's name is Wuhan.
Okay.
So it's like a Chicago-sized city right in the middle of the country. we had we still have music conservatories, but the whole atmosphere of music and classical music education is very different in this country. So I'm glad that I got to learn more things in this country, not just piano, but music in general. And I also got to try different pianos because in China, it's basically Yamaha and the Chinese brands and Steinway and Kawai, and it's pretty much it.
Sure.
No European pianos.
Wow. And now, when did you go to Vermont? Now, how old are you, Tony?
I'm 21, turning 22
Okay.
later.
Okay, so you're 21 years old. And when did you first come to the U.S.?
I came to the U.S. when I was about 16, a few days before my 16th birthday, and I started my 11th grade, so high school.
In Vermont?
Not in Vermont, but in Missouri, in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
And then I went to college in Vermont and had 3 majors. One of the majors is music. Met many great, wonderful teachers and got to know Polly Vanderlinde, who is the director of Sonata Piano Camp, International
Okay.
Piano Camp, and she asked me to teach lessons there, doing lectures there, and like what Jamie said, that's how we met, and yeah.
Nice. Now, you're vision impaired or blind, as our tuners like to be called.
Sure.
Now, were you born?
There was a medical accident 3 days after my birth, so I would say sure.
Okay.
I can't remember what happened during those 3 days.
And when did you focus to the piano?
At age 5 at first, and of course I had Chinese teachers all the way to about age 16 or so, and then after I moved to this country I had American teachers, and so I would say my real music education kind of started around high school time, and before that it was all kind of just partially weekly lessons, what that kind of thing.
Nice.
Like I even didn't practice hard or
Well, what I'd like to do now, and you have any more things you'd like to say?
No.
Okay. And thanks by the way, Jamie had no idea I was going to drag her into a video. And so I do this a lot, so sometimes it's very candid camera, so what I want to do now, my goal is to turn it over to Tony. And Tony, you can play, for a couple, 2 or 3 minutes of any song you want to play. And I want you to perform on this piano, and I wanted to showcase your friendship with Jamie and your talent.